Hey guys, today we're going to be finding out if Berryman's B12 chem tool can help intake valves as it states. So this is a GDI engine, direct injection. Let's see if we can get rid of this really bad carbon buildup. So this stuff says add 1 ounce per gallon to your fuel tank, but hey, guess what? Like I said, we're going to just put this in the giant sprayer and see what it can do. So I can't wait for you guys to see what happens. This is really exciting. Hey guys, Nate here with Nate's Interactive Auto. And just to let you guys know, for those of you who are new to the channel, we do a lot of great tests on fuel additives, oil additives, duct tape, a lot of cool stuff. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you want a video, you want to see something work in action, you guys let me know. And if you got a thought on your mind right now, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know what you want to see tested. So let's go ahead and get moving with our Berryman's B12 chem tool. So as you all know, this goes into your fuel tank, but a direct injection engine. Let's see how well this stuff works. It's really inexpensive or cheaper than most of the products, but it's always seemed to be pretty powerful, so I'm ready to see what it can do. So let's go ahead and add this in here. So you want to go ahead, start your engine up, raise the RPMs up to about 2,000 to 2,500. So as you guys can see, I use something against the seat. This is an electric seat, or you can tie something to your throttle cable if that's what you have. Here we are at 2,500 RPMs. So guys, I'm going to give you a quick peek at what we're up against. Yeah, that valve looks pretty bad. So let's go ahead and jump back into the test. The next thing you guys want to do, pump the sprayer up. Once you've pumped the sprayer up, you can go ahead and begin the test. You want to do this in short bursts. Do we have any smoke? Well, it doesn't look like we see any. And please guys, keep your hands away from moving engine parts like this. Now you want to insert it a little bit farther past the mass airflow sensor. This car doesn't have a mass airflow sensor, and you can see it's dripping just a little bit the way I got the sprayer set. You want to insert it a little bit farther in like this. I was basically just doing this to show you guys. Well, are we still not getting any smoke? It appears not. Next, you want to go ahead, let your engine run for 1 minute when you're done spraying, then turn it off. Go ahead and insert your air filter. Also your air filter housing. Okay guys, let's go ahead and look at these before shots of these intake valves. And then, I can't wait, we're going to see the results. So, you may want to take this for a quick drive before you do the final results. So, it might help you out a little bit. In fact, that's what I always do. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Hey guys, we're taking her for a drive. Definitely going to get these intake valves as hot as possible, and most of the manufacturers do state, in fact, that you need to drive the vehicle 5, 10, 15 minutes at highway speeds. So that's just what we're going to do, and we're going about 60 miles an hour or so. So we're going to kind of enjoy the scenery for just a moment there, and I'm going to take you guys back, jump right in, and show you what these intake valves look like before with this carbon buildup. So I'm really excited for you guys to see these results, and we'll move along to see what happens. Does this stuff actually work? Well, stick around and find out. Okay, and now we're ready to see what these valves look like before. So look at this carbon buildup. Oh man, it's terrible. You can see the fresh oil that it hadn't really even had time to dry, because usually if it's burning oil slowly, it looks more like a ashy looking color, but when it's wet looking, it appears to be burning more oil. It's fresh oil. Let's move on to valve number 2. Valve number 2. Wow, this one looks just as bad. Move on to 3. Number 3. Oh wow, yeah, this one looks really bad as well. Let's go ahead and take it to valve number 4. Number 4. Oh yeah, this valve looks incredibly bad. Well guys, are you ready to see what these results look like? I know I definitely am. So let's jump right in and take a look at these valves. Alright guys, valve number 1. I can definitely see some reduced carbon buildup. Let me know what you think. Valve number 2. What do you think about this valve? Do you think it's improved it or not? Try not to give my opinion, as I always say, but sometimes I really can't help it. So, be sure and let me know what your experience is. I know together we can always pick the right products with experience, time used. Move on to valve number 3. Valve number 3. See some carbon buildup as I did before. What do you think? Did the B12 chemtool help? And the final valve. Well, these aftershots, what do you think? Did it work? Let me know your guys' opinion, so we can let these other people know, does this stuff actually work? Well, as always, I want to thank you guys for watching Nate's Interactive Auto. Till next time, get ready to get wrenching for the next upcoming video.